Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Made in Abyss Season 2, Episode 8. So, can't say I'm excited for this one, guys, because last one was pretty messed up. We had, these Suicide Squad come down here trying to find a way to live, find water, ended up finding a corrupted source of water, if it even really is water, but it was hydrating them. I think it was water. I think there was just something living in it that didn't even go away when it was boiled. So it was messed up, and they were relying on this wish granting egg to save them, and so it worked best with the innocents. They gave it to the wish granting egg was called. I wrote it down, didn't I? Shit. I just wrote down wish granting egg. Okay. It was the cradle of, was it the cradle of wishes, or was it cradle of dreams, or cradle of desire? I think it might have been cradle of desire. There we go. I think I might have got it. Did I write that down in another episode? I can't believe I didn't write that down. I swear to God I did. Okay, whatever. Sorry, guys. But yeah, they gave it to Iramui, whose wish ended up, seemingly to me, was... I think it was pretty obvious that at least part of her wish was to be able to give birth, because that's the whole reason she was exiled from her village. And so it started turning her into a gross goop monster that then gave birth to things that kept dying over and over again. She gave birth, it died, gave birth, it died. The screams and everything were terrifying and unsettling, and by the end of the episode they somehow had food magically, and it was thanks to Iramui, apparently, according to Wazukyan. So, my primary theory is that they're eating the offspring that she's giving off that are dying over and over, which is fucked up. My other thought was they're eating the people who died, or the people who are extremely weak or something, is cannibalism or something. But the fact that he said that it was Iramui that saved them makes me lean way more heavily towards the first theory. So without further ado, guys, sorry for such a ramble. I'm just procrastinating because I don't want to watch this. Alright, we're gonna start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, we're back here? Oh no. Does she want to die? I don't know. What if it's another meaty situation? Something that only he can do? The big old laser? What is she doing? Oh, what is she ripping off? She's ripping something off. Ah! You don't even know what the promise is, my man. Oh, one of her arms. Wait. Maybe not. Did I see it wrong? Why did it look like one of her arms? Uh... Such a creepy face. Or maybe I'm just reading into it as being creepy. Oh, man. So, I'm not sure if that was Faputa's arm. It looked like she was holding her arm, but then it looked like the side of her head was, bloody. So, maybe I saw something wrong. I mean, there's a lot of limbs and white fur there. It's very possible I saw something wrong. But what I'll do is, after the episode's over, I will do like I normally do when I don't understand something, and I will go back and check. So, and sorry, I'm taking a sip of carbonated water, so. I'm so thirsty. I absolutely hate seeing Iramui so happy in the opening, knowing what we know. It actually hurts to see her so, like, cheery and happy. Look at that! The form the wish takes. Is it still forming? Is he changing? His nose bridge looks really messed up. For sure. He knows what it is. Have I been dealing with subtitle issues? I apologize, guys. I need to go back and look at that. Sorry, to let you guys know. Oh no. She's just a birthing facility now, isn't she? Oh. Yep. Takes it away, and that's what they're eating. Oh. Jeez. No. I don't. Sorry, I never finished what I was saying. I'll get to it. I just want to watch some of these scenes, wait till a slower moment. Yo. Is it possible that she somehow, like, gives birth to a one that lives? And that's Faputa? Oh. Basically, what I was saying is, I could have just read it wrong, but I thought Wazukyan in this episode said 3 stages, which actually makes so much more sense than 3 stages. I'm wondering if I'm dealing with some subtitles issues. I've had these problems before. But I'll go back and look. That's what I was trying to say before, but okay. Oh. Jeez. Was he like... Yeah, he's like trying to refuse to eat. Jesus. So is he so like lethargic because he refuses to eat until he's in this state and then they feed him? Oh my god, was that a bigger one she get? Oh my god, is she just getting bigger and bigger? Maybe not. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it seems like she is getting bigger. Oh shit. That's the wish thing. The cradle of, yeah, cradle of desire. Okay. Let's write that down this time. Second one. God, the way they like have his face just being so like still, not much like reaction. It's just cold-hearted, man. What? Oh shit. Well, that sucks. Oh no. Oh my god. You know that thing that they live inside? That giant thing? And they pass through like a hole to get in there? Is that Iramui? They said it used to be a being. Oh, oh my God, Jesus, man, it's like this is like what Voiko was saying. She can't, like, he's going insane, kind of like how Voiko was saying, like, she can't go insane. This is like what could have happened to Voiko as well. Ugh. Yep, this is it. This is it, isn't it? Jesus. And this is what they passed through. Shit. And when they enter, it turns them into hollows? Jeez. Wow, so they choose to become these hollows. And in a weird, poetic way, Iramui kind of gets to become the parents of all of them. Yeah, she's against it, isn't she? This is why she gets, like, exiled, isn't it? Shit, is she gonna jump down there? She wants to die. Hmm. Damn. Jeez. Oh. Oh, look at his arm. Oh, he used a cradle himself? Okay, so she gets saved and then locked away in whatever it is she was in, probably. Yep. There it is. Iramui's head. That's what that was. Damn. So then who's Faputa? This is cool. Kinda. It seems bigger? Is this... This is why they call her the princess. Because she was born. And there's that image. Ah, okay. I had the inkling this episode earlier. I said it. That's what it is. Faputa is the child. Oh, shit! Her arm can stretch. Jesus. Damn. That's why she doesn't want anything to do with this village. I have some other theories. Talk about in the discussion. And she ascended. Jeez. Damn. Oh, man. It's the face, right? It looked just like her eyes in mouth when she was in the other form. Okay, so that's why she wasn't transformed immediately. Is because she can't maintain the city anymore. Yep. Damn. Maybe I should have said it. That was my theory. I thought that maybe Faputa wanted to, like, die because I was still thinking it was Iramui. But then after hearing that story, I thought maybe Faputa wants revenge on the village. Hmm. Interesting question. She probably hasn't even like thought about that. Or does she? Oh. Holy shit. That was an episode. Like, it's tragic and disturbing, but I have to say, there's a little part of me that feels a little bit of relief because it makes so much make sense. Like, I was really worried that there was gonna just be a lot of mystery to all of this, and we were gonna leave this section of the story just not knowing a lot of things. But, like, this just tied in pretty much everything in a way that makes incredibly, like, makes a lot of sense, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, as much as I was disturbed watching this, I also just had that awe factor of just like, oh, so she's the village. She gave birth to one more kid, and that's Faputa. And, like, the people that entered the pillar thing that Iramui became, you know, had themselves transformed. That's why they're different than most of the other hollows we've seen, other than Nanachi, who went through a very special process as well, kind of thing. So, wow. Alrighty. That is it, guys, for episode 8. Man. Okay. So, first thing is first. So let's start from the beginning of this episode, because we got some crazy shit. So does she rip off one of her ears, I guess? Seems like. God. And to think that Faputa's so desperate. Oh, wait. She ripped off an arm and an ear. I think that's why I was confused. I think she did both. Yeah, because she just held up the arm, which is what confused me a little bit. Well, I guess her other hand off to the side, but like the arm is like the main thing in the screen. And then off to the side, she's holding up something else. And that's where it confused me, because I didn't see what she was holding. There was just so much white over on that side of the screen. Jesus. So I guess she did say... Was I too, like, spaced out? What was Reg's... If it's something only... Yeah, so... Yeah, okay. So he didn't know. Silly Reg, god damn it. Because Reg's not going to want to do this, right? Man, one of my theories was that they might have to, like, go against the rules of the village and steal Nanachi and Miti and make a run for it. Now it makes me wonder if it's gonna be some... Obviously I didn't nail it perfectly. Like, that's not the main goal. I think the main goal might... Or, I don't know. We're gonna have to just see what happens. I have no idea. It could go any direction, but, like, if they do decide to bring this town down, then that's a way to get Nanachi and Miti back at the very least. But But yeah, so she does say, we just didn't get to see Reg's reaction to it, I don't think. Because she rips her arm off and then she says, come now, together we will eradicate them. I missed that line. I was too busy looking at what she ripped off to read that line, and that's my bad. I would have known exactly what her goal was if I saw that line, so now I don't feel at all, like, proud of myself that I thought of what she might want to do. Like, it's not even a reveal anymore, the fact that she said that. I mean, I guess we don't, right here, we don't know that she's talking about the village, but you can pretty much assume that's what she's talking about. So, 100% my bad, guys. That was me just being distracted by something else and not reading the line. It happens sometimes. Yeah, so he just has, like, a really shocked look on his face. But we didn't really get to see any more from that regard and see, like, what his answer is and everything. Wait, so did Reg in the past agree to do this? Or was it just that he was the only one capable of doing it, kind of thing? And he never agreed to it in the past either. I'm just curious about Reg's mental state in the past where he was just willing to do this, you know, but oh man. Okay. So, that answers that question. While we are at this, before we get into the discussion, one more thing I wanted to look at was when where was it? After the opening, just look at him, Balef will be alright. After all, he's one of the 3 sages. Now it says sages. So, manga readers, if you're still watching, is it supposed to be sages or stages? Because now I feel like an idiot, because up until now, they've said stages in the subtitles. I am almost 100% positive. I could open another episode to make sure, but I wouldn't have read it. They've mentioned stages so many times. Sages make so much more sense. Like, I feel like I'm an idiot now, and I feel like I need, for my own sanity, I need to. I do not want to see the implicated rape scenes of Voiko again. Can I... Where do they say it? They say it in this beginning part pretty soon, right? I feel like. In the first episode, when we see them on the deck of the ship. God damn it. Maybe it'll be harder to find than I thought. Oh my god. Three sages is said in the first episode, not stages. Have I been just reading it wrong this whole time? Am I... Episode 1. I am blown away. Like... What was another episode that they said it? I am sorry, guys. I need to get to the bottom of this, because I swear to God I've seen them say stages with a T in it. But apparently, at least in episode 1, there was... What was the episode? It wasn't last episode, it was the one before. That would be episode 6. That would be where the big guy comes out to fight the 3 sages. Wow. Drumoy of the Three Sages. Holy shit, guys. I am so stupid. How? How did I read it as stages and not catch it the millions of times they've said, not millions, but they've said sages so many times. I am so stupid. I'm doubting everything now. I don't know how I managed to pull that one off. Like, it blows me away so much that it almost makes me feel like, it almost makes me feel like I've had, like, the subtitles changed on me. But the thing is, I have some of these episodes downloaded because that's the only way I can get the subtitle track to put it in the video. So I watch it on the streaming sites. But then I download them to get the subtitle track to put it in the video because that's the only way for me to get the subtitle track to be able to do that kind of stuff. So I still have these downloaded from the beginning. So it's not, I didn't re-download them or anything, so there's no way, unless like there's no way these subtitles are embedded in the MKV. There's no way that they were like changed and updated like my file on my computer. So I'm just somehow an idiot. I somehow saw stages in the beginning, and then every time I saw it, I must have just skimmed it and read stages. Okay, whatever. We're moving on. I very much apologize, guys, for all of you that have been watching around for 8 freaking episodes while I said the wrong damn thing. And I even wondered, like, 3 stages? That's a really weird thing to call themselves. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's forget about my stupidity. So we found out that it was the babies that they were eating, messed up, and we got to see Fuputa's like new, not Fuputa, Iramui's new transformation, and they found out that taking the thing she was giving birth to alive was a what's it called? Had better effects to curing the effects of the water. So, man, like, I gotta say, in a survival situation, what they're doing is definitely fucked up. In a way, I think it might redeem Wazukyan a little bit that he ended up, after seeing what the Cradle of Desire did to Iramui, he still used one on himself. I think that was kind of his way of staying sane, if you think about it. Because he probably felt terrible about what they were doing, right? Like, there's very little people in the world, I feel like, that could do what Wazukyan did, and not feel shitty about it. But I think that's why he used a Cradle of Desire on himself, you know, because, as he said, he's still at 3 stages, he's still, I almost said stages again, he's still responsible for all of these people. I still can't get past it. I still almost want to go back and like rewatch some of the episodes and see if it was mistyped once as stages, and I just kept reading it as that ever since then. But anyway, sorry. But yeah, him using the cradle, I feel like almost redeems his character a little bit in my eyes. Like, obviously what they've done is still absolutely terrible, eating the children that she's given birth to, but like, in the same regard, when you're in a survival situation, like, any means of living kind of makes sense in that situation, especially when you start being overcome with like extreme hunger and thirst. Like, you're also not thinking extremely rationally either. So I gotta say, there's a small part of me that might have done the same thing, you know? Like, it's totally fucked up, but I don't know. I mean, it's either that or pretty much everyone dies. Like, what's worse, eating these creatures that are given birth to by a former human, which is in itself pretty messed up, but they also die really quickly anyway, so yes, it's terrible for Iramui, for sure, having to give up these children over and over and over again, which she was already doing, but then she had to give them up sooner. She couldn't even have, like, the extra time until they died, kind of thing. But... ugh. But they ended up giving her 2 more Cradles of Desire, right? Because there was a moment where they said that Iramui no longer has the Cradles of Desire. They're all within Faputa now. So Faputa has 3 Cradles of Desire. Huh. I want to kind of look at Faputa again. Let me, Oh, I guess I am on the right episode. Let me go back to the very beginning. Is that, like, the gems on the head? Or, I think there's more than 4, though. No, wait, are there only 3 there? Oh, there might only be 3 there. I wonder if the Cradles of Desire could be the gemstone-looking things that are on Faputa's head. I don't know. I don't know that it really matters if they're, like, within Faputa and, like, a part of her. I'm not sure, but... Jeez. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I guess I kind of said my piece about the Cradle of Desires, but yeah, like, so Iramui just, I see, I don't know, like, was she already, kind of like what Voiko was doubting, was Iramui really wanting what happened? I mean, the way that, see, a lot of, granted, she is kind of connected to her through, like, the emotions of Iramui and Voiko together, so maybe Voiko would know best, but it almost seems like it was just Voiko's interpretation and thinking, like, oh, I knew Iramui, I don't think this is what she would have wanted. I'm curious if it is or isn't. And then also the interpretation of Faputa, who wants to destroy the village, like she was born with all of this hate, I guess, seemingly. Or at least that's, once again, that seems to be Voiko's perspective of it, where Faputa is, like, was born with all the hate, like, doesn't forgive. She knows what happened to all the children that were taken, killed, and eaten by these people, and wants revenge on the town. Now, I'm curious if there's gonna be more to it. Like, is it possible they go to destroy the town and somehow there's a little bit left of Iramui that says, like, no, don't do it, kind of thing? I don't know. I'm curious where this goes. Like, does Faputa truly embody the desires of Iramui, or does she only think she's embodying the desires of Iramui? Is kind of what I'm questioning. But if that is the case, then that makes it even sadder that, you know, everything they did to Iramui, you know, Iramui is absolutely furious about, kind of thing. You know, like, didn't consent to them even going and, like, living inside her, kind of thing. Even though it seems like she transformed solely for that purpose, you know, like, as soon as he said, like, consume me or whatever, she transformed that into, like, a doorway that he then walked in, kind of thing. But I don't know. It's it's also very, thank God that it was that she, like, doesn't have the cradles anymore and isn't able to maintain the village by the time Rico got there, or Rico would have just been turned into one of them as well. But that would have been messed up, huh? But it's like, It's so like I absolutely love the that everything like comes together. Like we found this place, it was weird. They hinted at the idea that it was a like creature before. And now we went like full circle and found out that it's actually Iramui due to these like crazy ass like cradles, you know? And it's poetic in a way, as I said during the reaction, that Iramui became this uh cradle for this town to live. So this girl who all she wanted to do was be a normal girl that could give birth so she wasn't seen as broken and less than human and everything, ended up becoming less than human in order to finally be able to give birth, and then her final transformation was to become the hub of all of these people, which I mean, that's why I'm really curious if Iramui is genuinely angry about the like what all has happened, because depending on the outlook, Iramui could be seen as the parent of everyone that is living within this town. You know, she's keeping them alive, she's nurturing them, protecting them from the curse kind of thing, and all of that. So in a way it is kind of fulfilling her desire, but the people of the town did really like just eat her kids over and over again. So it very well could be that she's just angry as well. But it's a really disturbing, but in a way poetically beautiful when you look at it that way, of that like she kind of did get the desire that she wanted from this, you know? It's kind of like a genie's wish where it twists it and molds it into, you know, not exactly what you expected kind of thing. Like I'm sure at the very base of it, Iramui didn't want to become what she became. If the wish went 100% according to her, you know, desires, I imagine she'd just be her normal form, but be capable of bearing children, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, I guess also I talked about how they might need to steal Nanachi and Miti back, but technically Fuputa already ripped off her ear and her arm, so really you might as well use it now, right? Like it's not like they can just put that back on. Um so it might not even come to anything like that. We might just be able to go deliver that stuff to Balaf and get Nanachi and Miti back, if that's enough. But I guess Fuputa is such a uh like desire. Like they called her, what did they call her? The embodiment. It was the embodiment of value, I think. Did I write that down? I don't know if I wrote that down. Doop doop doop. Yeah, no, I went back pretty far. I do feel like I remember them saying the embodiment of value. I think that might have been the words being when they're talking about Fuputa. So I guess maybe an arm and an ear is enough. Kind of like, hey, the arm for Nanachi, the ear for Miti, kind of thing. Especially like, I wonder if Balaf still holds a like. I wonder what Balaf's mental state is now, because obviously he was wanting to die for the things that he's done, and now he's been here for so long and everything. I guess I am curious about whether or not he still hates himself and wants to die, or was walking through that gateway and being transformed enough for him to kind of get over that aspect. I'm not sure, but But yeah, oh my god, guys. This was a crazy episode. In a way, I really liked it, regardless of how dark and messed up it was. Like I said, because of just how it tied everything in. And once again, I really apologize for messing up the 3 stages thing. I don't know where I got it from. Maybe if any of you guys, like, remember by chance, like, were there any subtitles that said stages and I saw that and just rolled with it? Or what? But at least the couple times that they've said it in that I can recall, it now says sages, and that makes so much more sense. I'm so angry with myself, and like I know I'm not the best reader, and sometimes I'm talking and trying to like react and talk about things that I'm seeing, and so I skim what I'm reading. But I just can't believe that all the times they've said 3 sages, I've read it as 3 stages. But now I know, so I apologize for all of you that probably got frustrated with me as the episodes went on. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Oh man, this episode, like, it's such a weird feeling that it left me with. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my pain and suffering. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link in the description below. And yeah, that'll be it. So see you guys in my future reactions. Bye bye.